So I believe that the angels occupy the chairs. If you can see it in the spirit realm, can you see it? Angels are occupying the chairs until that individual gets here. So I don't know where he is, but Lord bless him wherever he is. Whatever he's going through, will you touch him? Whatever's happening in her life, will you bless her? Lord God, will you look on her right now? For that one who's being beat by her husband, will you touch her? Give her a different change of heart, a different change of mind. In the name of that one that's on drugs, that one that's walking the street, that one that's just listening to us. Lord, will you bless him right now? In the name of Jesus, we pray. That one who has lost his way, that one who has lost her way, that one who is homeless, Lord God, will you bless him right now? In the name of Jesus, we pray for everyone that you have given unto us. Even though we don't see them, we claim them by faith. And the people of God say amen. Hallelujah! Glory to God. This is the reason for the shift in the atmosphere. Woo! Because we have become tenacious about God's business. Amen. I'm going to share with you scripture today. In the book of Kings. Well, Craig, don't go too far because I ain't going to be too long. In the book of 1 Kings chapter 18. It's a real familiar story, but God dropped some things on me here. And I want to tell you all week long, I don't know, it seems like I have shit. I don't know if you all are really eating this fruit thing, but I don't know how you can help not losing a pound or half a pound or something. I'm telling you, for real now. Because I don't even need to lose no weight. And I found myself down a pound. I stepped on the scale and I'm, what? Where did you go? Come back, please. Hello. Well, are y'all here? And we're doing it in the name of Christ. An easy way, not only to further the vision that God has given us, but to get our bodies in check physically. Now, I don't know, has it been like a cleansing thing for anybody? Besides me? Oh my God. My goodness, it seems like that food is running right through me.
Oh, I thought it was only me.
No, it's cleansing us out of all the toxins and stuff that's in there. Y'all hearing me? Amen. Mango and bananas and peaches. I had some peaches this week. I didn't have no grapes. I had some watermelon and some pineapple. And enjoying that stuff. And apples, eating apples and carrying on. Oh my goodness, oranges and wearing those oranges out. And just that stuff just going down there through like Roto-Rooter. Cleaning everything. Oh, y'all hearing? So it's not only good for us spiritually, but it's good for us physically. That's right. Amen? Because we are planted and prosperous, right? In every area of our lives, including physically. Yes. Amen? All right, now, having that being said, those of you who, ladies, y'all make sure, don't y'all be proud, please. Y'all make sure y'all go and get your mammograms done. I know it, that I haven't had it done now, but I'm told that it really hurts, and I understand, but please take that pain rather than pain later. Okay, go in there and let them squeeze them and smash them and push them, whatever they gotta do. Yes, I'm graphic, but whatever they have to do to that with that machine, let them do that so they can check y'all out. Amen? Amen. If you haven't had a pap smear, please get one. Stay on top of your feminine health, all right? Amen. Brothers, and stop being proud and go in there and get that digital rectal exam. And if you need to go further than that and you need to get other tests, make sure you get the PSAs and all that, particularly if you are over 45. If you're under 45, but there is a history of prostate cancer or any other kind of cancer in your family, you need to start going at the age of 40. Is everybody here with me? Yes. Amen. Because we are not giving another soul over to this foolishness called cancer. Amen. I refuse. Amen? Amen. When all we have to preventable. It is not preventable. It is curable if you catch it really early. Amen? Amen. Otherwise, we got to pray you through. Amen. And we will. We will. We're in the process of doing that right now. Amen. But y'all get your checkups, get your examinations, and all these kind of things. Amen? Amen. All right, now let's move on. Let's go into the word. Let's go into the scripture. Y'all can't praise him from the grave. That's what David told him. David was really sick at one time in his life. And he told God, he said, God, well, wait a minute now. You got to do something for me now. He said, because I can't praise you from the grave. Nope. And the Bible, it plainly lets us know that David said later on that God had lifted him up, and he had healed him. Okay, let's go. This is a crazy story. 1 Kings chapter number 18. This is a story, and we're going to deal with, I guess from like 37, 38 on down. But this particular story deals with a group of individuals, the prophets of Baal, who had, the prophets of Baal, who were going to the king by the name of Ahab, and they were prophesying all kinds of crazy stuff. And they were directly against Elijah. Elijah was the prophet who was designated. Because I told you, every time there was a king that would rise to power, there would be a prophet, or what the Bible will call a seer, who would assist him in hearing from God. Because kings were not in the position generally, with the exception of David, kings were not in the position spiritually to hear from God. They primarily became kings because of their military prowess, or simply because of their prosperity, because their father was a king, or his father and his father and their father, because it was a monarchy. That's how the kingdom was run, like the way they run the kingdom in England. What's her name? Queen Elizabeth. Those other ones that are in line, Prince Charles and his brother, and then now his boys, and now his boy, little Prince George. These guys all had the potential to become the ruler of England only because they were born into that family. So it was the same thing in Bible times, a monarchy. So God would establish a seer or a prophet to be associated with that king in order to keep him straight, in order to help him hear from God. And Elijah was the prophet who was assigned to Ahab. Ahab, for whatever crazy reason, had gotten in his head that he wanted to hear from these prophets of Baal. He had a crazy wife that did some silly things. We're not going to get into all of that. And she was more or less influencing him what he should and should not do. So it comes to this point where Elijah challenges these prophets, and he tells them, they go up on a mountain called Mount Carmel. And he challenges these guys, and he tells them, we're going to build altars, and you guys go first, and y'all call upon your God, and whatever God answers by fire, we're going to let him be God. And so they went and they cried to their gods, they built their altars, and they cried unto their gods. And so then Elijah began to mock them, because obviously nothing was happening. And so he said, well, maybe he's on a vacation. Or maybe your God is asleep. He can't hear y'all. Why don't y'all cry a little louder? So once he let them finish fooling around and doing their nonsense, he tore their altars down and built an altar himself. Now, remember, this was during the time it had not rained for the span of 3 years. It had no rain. The only